submissions, memorandums to the election commission, but the fraudulent practices continue. Vote rigging continue, and thousands of phantom voters identified. So the public has been given no option but except to present their case to the public and the memorandum to the king.
Which is, as I understand, what you were trying to do today, get a memorandum to the king. What was in that, and did you actually successfully deliver it?
Just a call. After 50 years of independence, we are calling for free and fair elections. No fraudulent practices, no vote rigging, no cheating. How can you talk about Islam Hadari, democratic state, when cheating and vote rigging is condoned by the Prime Minister and the entire cabinet?
So tell me more about these fraudulent practices that you're talking about. You say vote rigging. What about other fraudulent?
We have identified, we have identified thousands of phantom voters per constituency. We have adduced this evidence and facts to show that in a small constituency, hundreds of voters ranging from 100 to 120 years old, which is just silly. I mean, it doesn't make sense at all. But there was no action from the part of the authorities and the election commission, working in fact to the contrary, at the behest of the UMNO political leaders, to continue to cheat and continue with their vote rigging.
The people who protested today, they numbered in their thousands by all accounts. A big number, obviously, but in the grand scheme of things, in Kuala Lumpur, in the whole country, do they represent the majority, do you think?
I believe they represent the majority. The number was not small. The Prime Minister came out with a very strong warning: don't challenge my authority. But what about vote rigging? What about constitutional mandate of free and fair elections? Now, the number just in front of the palace ranged 30 to 40,000. There were thousands others, groups all over the city. There were hundreds of buses blocked from coming into Kuala Lumpur. There were thousands of others. And I believe given an opportunity to express themselves, hundreds and thousands, even millions are prepared to come down and just register peacefully. It's amazing. The entire procession was very peaceful, except that incident where the police were very harsh and ruthless against peaceful protesters near the mosque.
So absolutely peaceful. You're saying you were completely unprovoked in this today?
Well, I was there in this vicinity of the palace. I was in the delegation with the Democratic Action Party, Islamic Party, and the Bersih coalition of NGOs presenting the memorandum to the Secretary of the King. But we were of course thankful to the fact that some police personnel, other than this particular incident, were quite restrained in their moves, and we did cooperate with them. Immediately after the memorandum was submitted, we said we will disperse peacefully, and we did precisely that.
Okay, final question. I've seen you quoted elsewhere as saying we will have to persist in this campaign. Does that mean you are advocating more protests in the future, and knowing now what the government reaction will be, and as you said, the Prime Minister said, don't challenge me, knowing all of that, are you still advocating more protests and what may happen as a consequence of that?
No democratic society would tolerate cheating and vote rigging. We are Malaysians, we respect the Constitution, and there is constitutional guarantee that the will of the people must be respected. So we will have to exercise our right to present our case, memorandum, peaceful gatherings in various places throughout the country. We will continue to do this until and unless there is a clear categorical assurance, guarantee by the Prime Minister and the Cabinet to stop vote rigging and cheating. They have not, mind you, they have not come out with a clear statement: we will not cheat in the elections.
Anwar Ibrahim, the former Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Vela.